Hello, this is Patrizia from Bianco Neda 1111 Tarot. I hope that you're all doing well. So tonight, this video will be about the full moon in Aries. So before we get started, I do have a bell that my mom gave me, and I'm going to share it with all of you here. It's to clear the energy, and she's put a lot of energy in it, prayers in it. There's a lot of things going on since she's been very young. So she wants me to bring this into my readings to clear the energy. So this is what I'm going to be doing. So let's take a few deep breaths in and let's get started. One more time. Perfect. So I do have something to read for you like I usually do. Again, this is from Dr. Jane King. This is from Cosmic Leaping. So if ever you want, just go to wordpress.com, okay, and then look for Dr. Jane King, all right? So she writes here, "Hello, dear ones. Welcome to Cosmic Leaping. I look outside my window on this gloomy day and wonder where the birds have gone. I saw one the other day flying near a tree, yet there have always been many flying in and out of my yard. They have disappeared. Strange, is it? How is the balance in your life? Question mark. The past new moon was reaching out to you to bring it about. Did you accept it? The darkness continues to fall earlier each day to go with the darkness of the world that is almost totally surrounding you. Love has truly disappeared from much of the interaction between those out there in the grand scheme of the world. It also has been punched down into the ground among many of you. Why do you continue to live in fear rather than love? Has the divine energy left your life? It is important to find the goodness within and share it with others instead of the hate that many continue to spew. Now I am aware that many who know it. Love is truly magnificent, yet there are multitudes among you that have no love whatsoever. Why? Who do you blame? I had much love in my life, and 30 years ago, my loving husband went to the Lord on this full moon day. He was too young to leave. Since I had to pull it together and move forward at the time, I grieved on the surface but never went deep. It was a life changer, so I have now done so, and I can say I am so very happy at this time. I had to share so I can take a leap. Enough said. Okay, I will move on. I choose to send love to those who have no interest in the truth of the current situation that is imploding in this country. There are many who refuse to see that what you see is a fantasy and you follow it and believe it. I am astounded at how many of you do not see the real history that is stuck in the services of some library back in time. So much is a scrambled mess, and a good portion of society does not see it. I am sorry about this. How will you handle the truth within and what goes on out there? Question mark. So there's a portion that I'm not going to read because it's very political, so I'm not going to read that. If you want to read that, you need to go and check it, you need to go on wordpress.com, okay? So now it says the full moon in Aries arrives Sunday, October 9th, 2022 at 4:54 p.m. Eastern Time, 1:54 p.m. PTD, and 5:54 p.m. GMT in the 16 degrees of 32. The sun in Libra is in the exact degree as the full moon. This is a passionate full moon and also good for relating. Have you had any harmony in your life? This is a time to find it. The full moon is conjunct Chiron in Aries that tells you part of this is partly a healing moon. Chiron is about inner wounds and any continued pain within. Much of the time it is related to inner wound connected to your mother. Do you fear being vulnerable and showing how you feel to others? Many of you are totally afraid of this expressing of emotions. The bottom line is to acknowledge your sore spot and come to understanding of it. Do you feel you are not good enough in this world of ours? Instead of looking to heal, you may have had the urge to achieve which is more important than anything else, and that makes you feel better. Or maybe you chose to just go out and spend your money on designer items, look for compliments from others, sex, and acceptance. Do you hope that these things make you feel whole? Well, they are far from doing that. Will you allow it to help you go deeper within yourself, even though you feel that your body is all it is about? You can deeply let go of the wound if you allow the energy to go within and help you recognize what is keeping you from moving ahead in life. Will you allow wounds from the past to come up and be healed? There is a step that you need to take to create something new. The full moon conjunct Chiron is opposite to Venus conjunct the Sun in Libra. Love does work for healing yourself. It is a time also relationships may play a part in the dynamic. Know that love does help to heal, and even though the energy is fiery, it can still bring good things. If you have not been riding with your own true self, then it is time to address it. There is also a grand trine between Saturn in Libra, Mars in Gemini, and Saturn in Aquarius. This is definitely going to bring ease to anything that appears. And do not forget that Mercury has gone direct in Libra on October 2nd. Just note that there still may be some scrambled communication until October 16th. The most intensely affected are the following sun rising signs at 1320 degrees, which is Libra, Capricorn, Aries, and Cancer. Those birthdays are affected are October 7th to the 14th, January 4th to the 11th, April 3rd to the 10th, and July 6th to the 13th. If you have personal planets, Moon, Mars, Mercury, and Venus at or near the degrees affected in those signs, then you will also feel the intensity in some way. And so she writes here a few thoughts at the full moon for the signs and rising sign. Okay, so I'm going to read them to you. Aries is number 1 here. Okay, so this is your sun or rising sign. It says, are others creating chaos? Lots of shaking going on. Take a walk or get a massage. Is there a lesson? What do you have to give? What do you have to give others? Question mark. Taurus, sun and rising sign. Whatever surfaces from your inner workings, sit with it and gently let it go. Let the shifting within happen. Take a deep breath and clear out the past. Gemini sun and Gemini rising. What can you do in a different way? What you want to do and what you ought to do is the question. Be true to you is the answer. Create something. Cancer sun and Cancer rising. Changes may appear in what you do for a living. In the long term, wait a second. Changes may appear in what you do for a living. In the long term, it will work if you stay grounded. Think before acting. It is almost time to leap. Leo, sun and Leo rising. If your beliefs are restricting you, then maybe you need to challenge them and let go. Someone may say something and you will see things differently. Virgo sun and Virgo rising. If you have an unhealthy habit or habits or dependency, then something will disrupt the flow. You will feel the power within if you focus on talents. Libra sun and Libra rising. Will you allow others' behavior to affect you? Some positive developments may occur, and if so, keep moving forward. Love yourself already. Scorpio sun and Scorpio rising. What can you change in your health or work life? It will not be good to rush aimlessly forward. Take a breath and nourish your inner self. Sagittarius sun and Sagittarius rising. How have you been expressing yourself lately? Let go of things that are not yours to carry. Is there a new direction on the table? Dare to be different. Capricorn sun and Capricorn rising. What from the past shows up? Disrupting forces in home, family area. Stop trying to keep things the same way. Don't let the upsets keep you off your course. Aquarius sun and Aquarius rising. Time to shift thinking and see things from a different viewpoint. Is it a habitual response holding you back? Let go of it and feel the freedom. And then this Pisces sun and Pisces rising. Flexibility is the key word this time around. Be detached no matter what shows up. House of money is in the limelight. Break free from old thinking. You may choose to affirm this statement at the full moon. So this is going to be your affirmation. When you guys write it down underneath the comments, this is you're helping out everybody on the collective. I am releasing all that is not aligned with my highest and greatest good. Again, I am releasing all that is not aligned with my highest and greatest good. I am releasing all that is not aligned with my highest and greatest good, and so it is. I suggest using the essential oil chamomile to calm down, since it may get mighty crazy out there, and you want to be able to release anything that no longer is part of your path forward. Stay in balance. Some intentions to release at this time are blocks to partnerships, constantly feeling rushed, your anger and frustration that do nothing to help you. And she says, thank you for reading and sharing. I would love to hear your experiences as the full moon takes place. Use the energy wisely. Stay in balance even when shifting takes place. And stop letting the energy of those who are not in your favor stop you from leaping forward. Keep your heart open to love. May you be blessed. Until again, love, Jane. So anyway, so this was the reading for, I wanted to read that for all of you. And I wanted to share that with you. So now we're going to do the reading for the full moon, okay, in Aries. And before we get started, I want to take out a theme card. So this could be a theme, could be a challenge. It's the way you see the card and how you feel when I tell you about it. But let's look at the theme for everyone on the collective here for this full moon in Aries. You got the star reversed. So the star reversed can mean many things here, okay? The way I see it with the star reversed is that maybe some of you don't, well, now let's say if it has to do with Aquarius and energy here, it could be someone here who is an Aquarian. Maybe you're not feeling imbalanced at this time. But as for me, when I see the star reversed, is that it's like some of you don't know the direction yet of which, it's like, look, I'm going to take out some cards, extra cards here, just to see. It's a not knowing the direction of a situation here. It's as if like something is being, it's like, let's say you're on a path, you're going on a path, you're on a path, you know where you're going on this path, and all of a sudden, bang, the Tower card takes place. And whatever energy and work you've been putting into something, someone is removing that energy from that. And also there could have been a lot of interferences around them in a home, in a family type situation. It could also be in work, okay? And I feel someone here is feeling, in a sense, like not optimistic, not having faith in the situation, or not having a dream, some type of dream of theirs to come true. Now, of course, the three cards are reversed here. So I will take an extra card. Usually, I usually take one card for the theme, but they're asking me to take other cards here. Yes, so there could have been a sense of codependency in this situation, or someone not really seeing the reality of a situation. Okay, they thought that maybe they were being, I feel that someone here was, how do I explain this? Whatever this is, I think it's past tense, okay? I don't think it's happening maybe in the energy now, okay? Or some of you are in this at this moment. It's about releasing all this, okay? About this codependency, not working on yourself, not feeling independent in a situation here. Someone that lost faith or hope or a dream to come true, okay? And there was something here that crumbled. There was interferences, and someone here let go of the energy of it so that they could take that leap forward. And you got the Three of Wands. And this is a good card. So this talks about success, okay? So something might be disrupted in this full moon in your life or around you or on the collective, not maybe in your home, but like around you or something that you're finally realizing, okay, because of all the energies that are taking place. When the Three of Wands shows up, it's like you're leaving a past behind. You're leaving something behind, and it's about your manifestations coming in. Some of you, this could be, okay, maybe some of you want to travel. This is like having the blank canvas and starting over again. There's a peaceful energy about this, very peaceful in energy. And it's also about success. Okay, so know that this is coming here for you. All right, so now we're going to get started with your reading. Let's get started. Okay, guys, let's go. You have the High Priestess reversed in the situation. Let's look at what's crossing you and what's your challenge at this time. The Two of Pentacles. Yeah, definitely here. Some of you are being pulled in two different directions here, or you're trying very seriously to bring something into balance. Some of you are also having difficulty accessing your divine power of the High Priestess energy, of getting messages. Okay, there could also be alternative motives around you, or people around you that you're not able to see. There could be false information, or some of you are getting false information, okay, from someone, in a sense, because I do feel that. Now let's look at the root. You got the Hermit, Virgo energy. Let's look at the recent past till now. You got the King of Wands reversed. Let's look at what you're working towards. The World. So a lot of you want to end cycles here, or there's cycles that will be ending, that's for sure. Let's look at the immediate future. You got the Queen of Pentacles, very nurturing energy here. Now I see someone being stable in finances as well. And let's look at what the position of you. What's the position of you? The Page of Wands reversed. Yeah, so I could understand that because you have the King of Wands reversed as well in the recent past till now. Let's look at your environment, the energy around you, and what you're not seeing at this time. The Death card. And believe it or not, these are the theme of my readings for the last, I would say, the last year. The Death card, and everybody's going through this on the collective. There's a huge transformation in November that's going to take place. October, November. Let's see. Let's look in the hopes and fears. You got the Magician. Let's look at the outcome. The Seven of Pentacles reversed. And the overall, you got the Hierophant. It's okay. Let's look at these cards together. I just want to see if you see the cards like I do, so give me a second just to see. Okay, perfect. You have you have the North Node and you have the South Node that are very much into your reading as well. This could be a marriage. It doesn't have to be a marriage, okay? This is about leadership role. It's about knowledge, okay? Taurus energy. I have Taurus here, Scorpio, and I have Virgo up to now, if those of you want to know the signs. This is about higher power, higher knowing. It's about taking the high road. There's a lot of knowledge and belief systems in this energy here, okay? We're going to have to see. I see like something stable here, but we have to see the rest of the reading. So you have the High Priestess in the situation, and what's your challenge is the Two of Pentacles. For some of you, you're trying to bring something into balance in your life. And I don't feel that you're grounded enough in a situation here. I don't feel some of you could be are accessing your High Priestess energy of your psyche, of your intuition here. There could be on something or someone around you that is trying to stop you from seeing something, is also what I'm picking up here, okay? But we'll see when we clarify the cards. In the root, a lot of you are at this time going within, okay? Of course, you're going deeper to find out. Maybe you're trying to get more clarity, or you're meditating more, you're reflecting more to see how you could, if there's a direction that you need to go, or a new direction, you're trying to see if Spirit is going to show you the way in your path here. There's a lot of reflecting, and there's a lot of you are taking time out here. In the recent past till now, you got the King of Wands reversed. Someone here is now moving forward, is not taking action in a situation. Someone here is, there's of course, they're not in balance, of course. But it also talks about someone that's not taking leadership, that's not going forward. And what you're wanting is the world. Okay, so there will be completion here. This is about graduation and going to the next level. This is about anything that was karmic, okay, energy, karmic energy that you, or lessons that you had to go through. And so at this time, it does talk about completion, and you are at this time closing out cycles, and there's a pause. In the immediate future, you got a Queen of Pentacles, very nurturing, very creative, very successful energy, very stable energy here, okay? In where you're feeling now, in the way you are feeling right now with the Page of Wands reversed, is that some of you at this time, nothing really excites you, or nothing really feels adventurous anymore. It's like also, it's as if like the fuse burned for some of you, okay? And I'm not saying that this is all for all of you, but for some of you, that's what it is. You're not feeling passionate about something yet. I don't feel that, because I feel like you're being pulled in too many different directions. Now, in the what you're not seeing in your environment, in the energy, you got the Death card, so you are going through a metamorphosis. There's also a slight of you that are still going through the dark night of the soul, that are going to be coming out of it. And there is change that's taking place. There will be a transformation. There could be ending of cycles, ending of relationships, jobs, you name it, just friendships, could be anything here. But it's a card of death and rebirth. In the hopes and fears, you've been manifesting. Okay, you've been manifesting. You know that you have all the tools. You keep keeping. A lot of you are trying to stay positive in the situation here, and in the outcome with the Seven of Pentacles reversed here, there is a crossroad. Like I feel that there's a crossroad that you're gonna have to take here, and you had put a lot of work, and you have been very, very patient in this situation here. Okay. So I also feel, like I said, there's someone that could be returning as well. Okay, and I also see that it could be a return of a job, or maybe a person coming in. I don't know who it is here. I have to take out more cards to see. And I do also feel that in terms of finances, you will have like some type of, like, you will have success. You will have... some of you have to leave a job behind, and I do see that too. There is someone here that's changing jobs. There's insecurities, of course, but you're trying to see if that's the right path. But I do see a change in your employment, like in what you do, okay? So, but I also see like the Ten of Pentacles, even though it's not on the ground, I see the Ten of Pentacles in energy here. So let's see what this is all about. We're going to clarify the Hierophant. Okay, let's clarify the Hierophant. Okay. That card went flying. Let's see. You got the Page of Swords. I feel that there's more access here with the Page of Swords, with the Hierophant. Something is clearing. You're seeing things, you're perceiving things differently. Even if you're very creative at this point, you do something creative, I feel that there's going to be a lot of of that information coming through, a lot of communicating with the Six of Cups. Okay, there could be a connection here from the past. Also, I do have to say, a lot of you have you've been healing and moving on. So why is the Six of Cups here with the Page of Swords and the Hierophant? Yeah. So in the overall, something is going to be dropped here. Let's say you were being pulled into different directions, or let's say there was two different, or something you were trying to bring something into balance here. Let's say if it was about healing here, I feel that you're going to come into balance with that. That's definitely here, okay? But there is going to be some type of communication that's going to be coming in for you. Now, if it's not communication that's going to come in for you, that's the way you're going to be perceiving and seeing things, because you're taking the higher road in a situation. Okay, you know, you're accessing the divine, you're accessing higher power, higher understanding. It's about taking leadership here. I do feel that. And you've been doing a lot of healing. You've been helping people to heal as well. Some of you have been helping people to heal. You are the spiritual person. You are the guru, or you're the person that people come to here. And I do see that it's the way that you're perceiving things that are going to be very different. A lot of you are also writing at this time. I see someone here writing a book about healing, or just about a journey here. Now, let's look at the High Priestess reversed in the situation at hand. You got the Five of Cups reversed. The Four of Wands reversed. You see those two cards? See the Four of Wands came out twice in your reading reversed. Maybe there was a situation that crumbled, or there was not enough happiness in a home or in a workplace, or whatever the case is here. Okay, there could have been something that's, why? Because something here is coming. Some of you are going to come into closure with a situation with the Five of Cups reversed. There's closure in your connections. There was a lot of things that you kept to yourself, and you went through the closure and the healing here. But a lot of things were also done to you. Or there could have been people withholding information from you. There could have been lies. Yes, there could have been lies in a situation here. But I do see someone coming into closure with it. And something is still off balance, whether it's in a home, in a business, or in a person here. But the great thing about it is that you got Justice reversed. That's not the great thing about it. What I'm talking about, the great thing is that the Five of Cups is reversed. That shows me that there's closure, and there could be also reconciliation. Now, it will not be not like a reconciliation. Some of you might be really, yes, there could be a reconciliation, could be, if the forgiveness is there, because I do see the Five of Cups reversed. But for others of you, it could be just like an apology, or someone like talking to you and you have that closure so that you could leap forward in your connections. Definitely here there is healing that healing took place here. But again, you were dealing with something in the recent past that someone was trying to take advantage of you in the way that, let's say, you had always a feeling of something, and someone would say, oh no, you're crazy, or something like, oh, you're not making sense. Well, there was an ulterior motive in this situation here, and I feel that you went through whatever these unjust things that took place here. You closed the book on it. A lot of you did your closure. Now we're going to look at what's the obstacle with the Two of Pentacles. So let's look at the obstacles. The obstacle with the Two of Pentacles, and see what is coming forth with that. What's the Two of Pentacles about? You got the King of Cups, you got the Wheel of Fortune, Jupiter coming in, and the Ten of Swords. Of course. Well, the Ten of Swords, it talks about endings, betrayals, okay, ending of cycles taking place. It was really tough, right? Okay, could have been also karmic, things that you had to learn over and over again. And of course, there's light at the end of the tunnel. You're coming into balance here, and I see that Jupiter's coming in with the Wheel of Fortune to give you second chances. There's karma, okay? There's karma. There's luck. There's something that's coming in that's destined and fated. And of course, there's changes, because the wheel is always ever changing here. So this is what's trying to come through here with Jupiter and coming into balance here. With the King of Cups and energy, you're not going to be a person that you're going to give. You're going to give, but reserved. It's going to be like tit for tat in a situation here. This is what I feel. Okay, now let's look at the root. You got the Hermit. You got the Ten of Pentacles. I knew it was going to show up. The Page of Cups. Number 13 means something to you. Number 13, yes, number 13. Okay, and you got, wait a second, there we go. So there's definitely here, could have been in the month of September, or this could be just an energy, okay, while you were withdrawing and going within, there's many possibilities that came in, or possibilities There could have been a loan or a job, or there's someone coming in that's gonna, it's gonna take a bit of time. It's not like any fire energy. Okay, it's earth. I have a lot of earth here, and I have water. So yeah, it could be emotional in the energy, but it's gonna take its time to go its course. If this is a relationship or a friendship that's coming in, or if this is something that you've been working very creatively and taking time out to read about it, to learn more about a situation here, you put a lot of work into yourself. And you're very creative here. And with the Ten of Pentacles, it just shows me that this is the fruit of life in energy. This is about, prosperity, and it's talking about stability here, right? With the Ten of Pentacles. Now, let's look at the recent past till now with the King of Wands reversed. The Nine of Swords. The Emperor, Aries. There you are with the full moon, Mars, and the Lovers. There was a lot of questions being asked, not being able to sleep because a lot of you were worried or you had anxiety or something, maybe wanting to have someone to come in to give you a message, whatever the case here. There was a lot of worrying at night, okay? And what I feel here is that that's why with the King of Wands reversed, someone was not able to move forward, was not being able to take action. Okay, so someone here was taking their time to plan, but there was a lot of important decisions, and so that's why you kept in your head at night. You couldn't sleep. It's only normal. But there was a breaking point because whatever decision that you rendered here with this person, okay, this is about commitment. It could be in love or just a relationship or work, whatever this means. Okay, it's about like setting up everything new, doing things differently this time around, okay, and planning ahead. And it's about taking authority, whether you did not do good, whatever that is. You take authority in your life. You have to admit when things, could be, in the type of situation you were in here. And it definitely talks about where it's about something that's stable here, and it's about taking action. So something about taking action, because the closure is done here. The healing is done. So let's look at the World card, because there is ending of cycles, there is transformation, metamorphosis. So just know that everyone on a collective is going through this at this time. Okay, be aware of that, because it's not easy to go through the dark night of the soul, metamorphosis, death and rebirth and transformation. Okay, so let's look at the World and see what the World card. You got the Four of Swords reversed, the Sun reversed, the Ace of Wands reversed, and the Seven of Pentacles reversed again. There's a lot of things that here are just showing up in a sense to say that someone here in the collective, they were unhappy at this. Okay, they were unhappy, even that they put so much hard work. There is a decision that was rendered because someone's coming out of a time of resting or taking time out here where they had to heal their body or heal their mind, their body, their spirit here. And really connect themselves, connect with the divine here, connect with their psych energy or their intuition. So someone's coming in with clarity here. And maybe there was something that burned out, burnt out. I see a lot of like a frustrating energy around that. And from someone coming out of the Four of Swords and energy, the World card is coming in to say, well, yeah, we're completing a cycle now. It's the end of that, okay, of that energy. And so there will be like a new start here. Okay, so now let's look at this Queen of Pentacles in the immediate future. Some of you are still looking back, looking back at your inner child or looking back at your old self here. There is an energy of looking back at your old self. Okay, and knowing what your worth is right now. Queen of Pentacles. You got the Knight of Wands. The Ten of Cups reversed. The Eight of Swords reversed. The Queen of Swords reversed. Okay. Wow. Let's see. At one point, you were feeling stuck in your head about something here. You're overthinking about something here. There's someone here that's not really happy. or they can't find that happiness within. There's an energy of being stable, right? An energy where you're stable and you want to probably like go out there, do many things, but there's also an energy of restlessness right now that I feel here. And when I see the Queen of Swords reversed with the Queen of Pentacles upright here, it just shows me that your emotions, some of you, your emotions, because the Ten of Cups is reversed, is blocking your vision, or blocking for some of you to communicate or seeing something that's very clear because of the unhappiness energy. Okay? With the Ten of Cups reversed. Let's look at the Page of Wands. Too many emotions are blocking it. Let's look at the Page of Wands in the U right now, reversed. You got the Nine of Wands, the Three of Pentacles reversed. A lot of you are putting your guards up at this time. You're very cautious around your surroundings. There's something here that crumbled. Whether it was a work or a situation or a relationship here, or just maybe it's not as stable as you want it to be. Maybe there's not enough passion in this. Okay? Some of you are not feeling it in this Two of Cups energy. There is a Two of Cups energy here. There could also be at this time where someone there is blocking this energy from coming through. Why? Even though the healing is done, all right? Some of you are waiting for a shift to take place because Jupiter is coming in, wanting to help you here, okay? To bring you this Ten of Pentacles, to bring you the action that you need, okay? While you're going through a metamorphosis, a death and rebirth, and a transformation. So you have to give yourself time of healing. So I do feel that. But I do feel someone putting the blocks up here, okay? Like someone that's not accepting this energy with the Two of Cups. Okay, let's look at the environment, the energy around you, and what is hidden. So death and rebirth is here for you. Transformation is here for you. So let's look at that. Look at it. Why is the death? There's the Eight of Cups, the Seven of Cups reversed, and the Eight of Wands sideways. Okay, someone here will be walking away from things that do no longer serve them, whether it's people, situations in their life, whether it's a pattern, and there's no more confusion in which direction to go. So there's a lot of you that are going to, around October, November, will be walking away from people or situations here. Some of you are waiting for some type of communication, but it came in sideways. So there is going to be a change to take place, but there's a delay for some type of communication to come in. I'm going to take an extra card for the Eight of Wands sideways. Give me one more card for the Eight of Wands sideways for the collective, please. Four Cups. Someone here doesn't want to reach out. So that's why it's reversed. It's sideways. You want some type of information, or you want some type of communication, maybe from someone, but someone here is going to be rejecting it. And they don't want to see it. Some of you are really letting go finally of something here that really touched your emotions. Give me one more card for the Four Cups, please. They're not going to do it now. If whoever that's coming in to have to give you a message, they are taking their time. They're not like the Knight of Wands that they want to go out there. No. These people are planning, or this person is planning very, very, very slowly to come in to send you a message. So be aware of that as well, okay? Because I feel like when you're going to let go completely and move on, this person may come around, just to say. Now, let's look at the Magician in the hopes and fears. You got the Ace of Swords, the Five of Pentacles reversed, which is a good card, the King of Wands reversed, the Four of Pentacles, the Two of Wands, and the Star, again, reversed. Aquarian energy. Wow, someone here is really scared to take a leap of faith and let go of something. And if, let's say, there's someone here that let's say you've been, I don't know who I'm talking to, but there was a marriage here and you've been with this person. Let's say there was someone that's married here and they've been, or a long-term relationship or a job here, it could be anything. Long-term, it's hard for them to move forward. There's children involved, I feel, and I feel that the children, whether they're young or older here, some of them are going to be really like, already it's not good in the house in a situation with the kids, but for a person to leave something behind, whatever this is, it's really big for this person. Okay, there could have been it could have been a divine connection of someone here for some of you. But in the hopes and fears, someone here lost faith and hope in a situation completely. Okay, someone here is still holding on to a grudge or holding on to something that no longer serves them. Someone here is still not taking action and moving forward. Okay, and whether they've been manifesting, or you've been manifesting here in a situation. When you see the Five of Pentacles reversed here, it's a good card because, again, a lot of healing has done. This could have been financial loss, maybe for some of you, or feeling left out, abandoned, healing that inner child energy and coming to complete circle. So something, you will be receiving something here. A lot of you are making plans, you're making progress for the future. Of course, you're making terms, but it's someone here is just dreaming about it or thinking about it or planning, but they're not really taking action. But there will be a breakthrough. And this is the best card. There will be a breakthrough in a situation here. Yes. Seeing clearly, understanding things clearly, communication, it's there. Now, let's look at the Seven of Pentacles reversed. You got the Six of Wands. A lot of you have been working on your self-confidence, your self-esteem, putting a lot of the healing in, and also you feeling good. There's going to be success and victory in the situation here. They're showing me, and a lot of gratitude and appreciation from the people around you. It could be like a reward or just recognition of all the hard work you've been through in your community or in your family or in your friends, So let's see here. The Knight of Swords reversed. The Chariot, Cancerian energy here. No, they don't want to show me anything else. Okay, so they only want to give me these cards, which is normal, right? 3. So yeah, definitely here, okay. If you, a lot of you are expecting someone to come in to give you a message, there's a wait. Why? They're not coming in. They're coming in, not now, but there's a delay for them to come through. Okay, and so a lot of you are going to take your life on your hands. You're going to take your power back. This is a very good card to get. You're going to take your power back here, and you're going to find your direction, and you're going to go. Okay, this is a very ambitious card. Okay, it talks about you, believing in yourself, believing in the universe, and going forward, knowing who you are, knowing your worth. Okay. And some of you could be traveling at this time. News could be coming in. But definitely here, it's about taking your power back. And success is here with you, right? With the Chariot. And see, this is usually the 6 is the 6th month for Cancers. So yes, it's about taking charge. It's about prosperity that's coming in for you. And you're going to be leaving a lot of things behind. When the Chariot card shows up in the reading, and like the 3 of Wands shows up in the reading, it's about you releasing everything from the past and moving forward. There could be a return of someone. There could be. But it's not in when you want it, in your divine time. Okay? Because everybody, you have to understand, some people do believe in free will. Not everybody believes in okay, it's destined or this or that. Some people have a hard time releasing something here that's been very difficult. Could have been a long-term situation here. But whatever the case is, there's a lot of healing that still has to be done. Okay, there's still a lot of healing because someone here is definitely unhappy, right? But at the end of the day, I also feel that a lot of you are going through the dark night of the soul. Okay, there you go. The Hangman, the Hermit again, Virgo energy, and Temperance, Sagittarian energy here. Yeah, it's you need to be where you need to be. You can't move past this. If you want your 10 of Pentacles, if you want this Wheel of Fortune, if you want cycles to end, if you want to take action and move forward and knowing, and being one with the Creator. A lot of you are still going through the dark night of the soul here. And you are in the metamorphosis. You are in this cocoon energy where you're going through everything. You're reflecting. You're going deeper. So you want to go deeper to really heal those inner wounds and getting clarity. There could have been something here, a connection, a healing. Someone here is trying to heal. Okay, definitely. Whether it's within themselves, with a other person here. And there was a lot of decisions that were made based on restlessness and or haste. Like, okay, I'm not, like, for example, like, I would say, like, I'm not taking consideration or just making up your mind quickly about something. So definitely here, there's someone here that's still going through that, and you are all going through that in the collective. Why? Well, because there was tower moments that had to take place, and the moon reversed here is going to show you the truth of something that was disguised, not seems as, or this is Pisces energy, not something that is not as it seems. Okay, there could have been secrets around this. This has to do with your past. The truth will come out. The tower already took place, this tower, but the truth is going to come out. Something is coming in to show you, okay? And with that is going to be brought the Ace of Cups. This is about self-healing. So those of you that have been walking a spiritual path, healing, a lot of healing is taking place here. And you're going to feel overwhelmed, but it's going to be a peaceful overwhelming, not something that's frightful. It's about the love frequency, not just the love energy, not just saying, I love you. It's not about just saying, I love you. Okay? This is about positive, happy things. There could be great announcements or good announcements or happy announcements around you, like birth, people wedding, could be an engagement, invitations here and left and right, and it also means for some of you, this could be true love. There is true love here as well. So I hope you enjoyed your reading, everyone. Thank you for listening, and I'll see you soon with the next transit. And, take care of yourselves. Know that I love you all, and I have your back, and I'll see you soon. Bye.